Alright boys, welcome back once again to MSLM Trading, and as usual we are going to be analyzing the market for today. We are going to be predicting out the buys for today's London session. We are also going to be forecasting the potential reversal points in the market. So let's start with the W1 time frame. So that's our previous by the way, this is EURUSD, and as usual we are going to be analyzing, and all those stuff we are going to do is always going to be on the GBP and the EURUSD pair, because these are the only two pairs which we trade. Alright, so that's our previous week low. Alright, so that's our PWL. Let's mark it out. PWL, that's our PWH. Alright, that's our PWH, and delete this one, delete it's good now, it's good. Alright, so because today is Monday, it's the first day of the week, so what we are going to do, we are not going to be marking out the previous day and the previous day range, basically, right? The PDL and the PDH, we are not going to be marking them out. What we are going to be doing instead is go to the 1 hour time frame, or maybe on the 2 hour time frame, so that we can mark out the imbalances really nicely and accurately. So this is the 2 hour imbalance on EURUSD, and there's one more thing which I want to talk about with you guys. So the thing is, if we go and look at the M1 time frame, what you will see here in the Asia range is we had a gap up opening in the EURUSD pair. Alright, so that's our gap up opening in the market, and that's the gap up opening is really important in the market, because this opening will tell us about the direction for the rest of the week as well as the potential market conditions. Alright, so EURUSD has done a gap up opening plus we also have like a not a downtrend, but instead an uptrend. We also right now currently in an uptrend on EURUSD. By the way, this is a 1 hour downtrend. As you can see here, the market right now currently is going into lower highs and lower lows and all those things. All right, but right now specifically, if we talk about what we are right now experience is probably a M5 uptrend. All right, so on M5 what we have here is low, high, higher low, higher high, and we right now currently have bullish market structures. All right, on M5. And if you look at the same thing on H1, what we will see is we are currently right now in a retracement leg, and this retracement leg right now we are at a lower high. All right, so these are the things. The first thing is a gap up opening. Second thing is that we are at a lower high, and what I am expecting is the market will go to the upside, maybe towards this imbalance. I think it's a 4 hour imbalance. Let me check. So yeah, it's a 4 hour imbalance, and the market may go towards the upside to fill this one. And now let's get back to 1 minute. All right, now that's our 1 minute time frame. Let's mark out the Asia range. So that's our Asia low. Actually it's there, right over there, and that's our Asia high. So both of these key levels are also being marked out by us, and what we are going to do now is go to the GBP USD pair. So oh man, that's really nice, that's amazing. All right, so actually that was the bias for today. I was about to tell you about the bias, and the bias was of course going to be bullish, but there's one more thing, bro. There's one more thing. I haven't even finished yet. All right, now what you will see right now here is GBP USD has done a gap down opening. Instead, meanwhile EURUSD has done a gap up opening. So one pair is gap up, one pair is gap down. What this tells us is GBP USD may going to get more bullish for the rest of the week, instead of as compared to EURUSD. So GBP USD will be more bullish for the rest of the week as compared to EURUSD. And there's one more thing: the market may experience some sideways ranges, the market may experience some consolidation, some the bad market conditions. So market can experience this, because it's the same thing which happened last week. One of them, the one pair did a gap down opening, the second pair did a gap up opening. So there was an kind of like a imbalance between the openings. So what happens in these kind of conditions is market usually goes sideways, market usually consolidates. By the way, the rest of the week on GBP USD we had around like 100, sorry, not a 100, but instead a 250 pip, 200 to 250 pip move in the last week. All right, so that's our last week range, and yeah, 206 pip move on GBPUSD. And if you look at the opening of GBPUSD, what you will see is GBPUSD here did a gap down opening. So the pair which does a gap down opening moves more as compared to the pair which does a gap up opening. So if we look the same thing on EURUSD, what you will see right now here is EURUSD has done a gap up opening. Why am I saying this as gap up opening? Because it's the closing of the candle of Friday. Last candle of Friday closed here, and the first candle of Monday opened from here. So there's actually a gap in this range. So that's our gap up opening. And if we see the same thing on GBPUSD here on Monday, sorry, that's Tuesday. That's Monday. Yeah, that's Monday. All right, so that's Monday. What you will see is that's the closing of Friday and that's the opening of Monday. So that's actually like there's actually a kind of an imbalance, and that's the gap down opening. All right, so the pair which does a gap down opening goes more bullish than the pair which does the gap up opening. So these are the things for the reversal points. If we talk about, I don't see much reversal points as usual in the market, because right now we are in Frankfurt window, and Frankfurt is, we have increased volatility in Frankfurt than Asia. So that's the thing. That's why I'm not seeing much reversal points in the market. So that's the thing. All right, the bias is of course going to be bullish, at least for the London session. And if we talk about Frankfurt, all right, so that's our Frankfurt, and from Frankfurt the Euro USD pair has done a 5.7 pip move towards the upside. Meanwhile, GBP USD has completed a 8.5 pip move from the first candle of the Frankfurt window. All right, so that's the thing, that's the bias. And for reversal points, I don't think there are much. By the way, the market may fill this imbalance and then it will reverse. And for like the pair to long, if we talk about the pair, which pair to long, it will be GBP USD for sure. It will for sure be GBP USD. So that's the video. If you found any kind of value, if you like the content, if you found any kind of knowledge in the video, go ahead and like and subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. So bye for now.